Good morning. All right. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. Here we are. Hi. Good morning. I am without co-host. I don't know if he's coming or not. I have his chair, but he's not here. So it's just me. So, good morning. It's very, yeah, it's not a good time to mow. He should absolutely just not mow the lawn. You shouldn't mow the lawn. No one should mow the lawn. All right. Good morning. All right. So I have some updates and some new things coming, and then probably some stuff that I showed you last week, but I don't know if you were here last week. So in case you weren't, I thought I would just show you again. I also have some dates to share with you. And oh, look at that. Lauren's here. Oh, thank you for getting up early, Andy. I appreciate that. So we have some dates for June, and what else? I got distracted because I saw that Lauren was here. So, all right. So, what do we want to talk about first? I don't know. I don't know yet. So, well, let's talk about Daisy, because Daisy is a few days away from being here, which I'm very excited about. So, just wanted to kind of answer a few things in regards to Daisy, and just so that we're kind of all on the same page, and so we know everything that's going on and what to expect. So, yesterday I was almost done editing, and then my computer was like, you know what, you need a challenge today. So I had to start all over again, which was awesome. I spent like 5 hours editing Daisy, and then had to start from scratch and do it all over again. And I lost everything in iMovie, including like my intro and outro and all that kind of stuff. So I had to redo everything. So I'm trying to be one of those people that sees the positive and stuff. It's hard. But I said, you know what? There were a few things that I didn't like I have like a template that I use for the beginning and the ending. I have like my Patreon shout outs. I have my website info, all that kind of stuff. And I've never been 100% satisfied with it. So I said, well, you have Canva now. You can redesign it. It'll be a good thing. There's got to be a positive somewhere. Sure. I'm just still a little bitter about yesterday, but it's okay. We're moving past it. So I did get the Daisy video edited. It is ready to go. It is 2 hours because I went into every single detail of anything and everything you might need to know about Daisy. The pattern is right here, so you can see it. So there it is. So I went through different types of hardware, different, let's see, what did I talk about? Because I talked a lot in the beginning, and everything is timestamped, so you can skip anything you don't want to see. I talked about the different kind of hardware you can use in the handles, for the snap closures, the different material choices, what you could skip, what you could not skip, because there's a lot of options when you look at Daisy, which I have right here. You can skip the corners and the overlays. You can do something different for your side connectors. You can make a removable handle. You can make a fixed handle. They're all adjustable. You can do lots of things. This right here is like the only little thing that you don't really want to skip, because that is for your snap. And no matter what kind of snap you're doing, you're going to want that. If you don't want credit cards inside, don't. If you only want one zippered pocket, great. If you want to skip the back pocket, you can do that. It's your bag and you can do whatever you want. So I went through all of the different options that you have in detail. So you have all of that. My pattern testers are absolutely amazing. They found all the little things that needed to be tweaked. But I think I actually did pretty good on the first round for this bag. So we made all of the changes, got the pattern done. Everything is up and running on the Patreon page. So if you are a Patreon or a YouTube member, you do have access to the video as well as the pattern today. Those are on there. Everybody else is going to get those on Monday, which is the 2nd. I have not decided on time. I'll wake up and hit publish. That's about all I can do. I'm not very organized with picking times. So, and Monday is my birthday, so maybe I'll sleep in, probably not, but we'll see. So I will be releasing everything to everybody on Monday. What you can get today, if you want to check it out, and I showed these last week. Thank you, Lauren. I showed these last week. We have on the website 3 templates. So there is the Daisy short. I keep doing them in blue, which does not pick up on camera. Daisy short is a template. Daisy tall is a template. So you can get either of those. I also have the tapering template, which I did a super quick little demo video, which I just have to upload. You'll have that probably today or tomorrow just to show you how to use that. And if you want all 3, there is a bundle of all 3 together if you want to get both sizes and the tapering template as one. So those are all available. Those are up right now on the website. So if you are not a Patreon or YouTube member, you can still grab those now. The pattern will be ready to go on Monday. And classes, that was the last thing. And yesterday I was exhausted, and I know that I have to make the listings and go through all the little things that you're getting and not getting. So I didn't do that yet, but I picked dates for the Daisy Zoom classes in June. So if you want to jot them down, I will have the listings done in the next day or so. I do have a class all day tomorrow with Patreons and members. So I don't know if it doesn't happen today, it'll happen like by Sunday. So on, let's see, Saturday, June 14th and Tuesday, June 24th, we're going to have a Zoom class for Daisy. It will be just like the regular ones where you purchase your kit and you get the Zoom class for free. I don't have the pricing or the details on those yet. That's why I just wanted to give you dates. So the 14th and the 24th, I will get the listings up as soon as I can, but I just wanted to let you know that I will have those. I will also be putting up kit listings separately, so you don't have to take the Zoom class. And just like we normally do with all of our kits, I call them surprise kits. You can give me as much or as little information as you want. It's totally up to you. If you're like, I don't care, send me anything. Or if you're like, I love black and white with a pop of color, whatever you want to do, I will have the kit listings up for you as well. So speaking of kits, which comes to Cork, I have been on the phone with FedEx since last week, trying to track down the shipment that I am desperately waiting for, as are most of you, as is Eric, who is grumbling every day about the back orders because he wants to ship them out, and our shelves are looking barren and we're not very happy about it. FedEx has been holding my Cork hostage for various reasons, and they were making me crazy, but they told me today it was going to be delivered, and now it still isn't updated. So I feel like it's probably not going to be here till Monday. I was way too optimistic and thought that it was going to be here this week. It's not here. So we're being as hopeful and positive as we can, but I'm not happy. That's all I can tell you right now. I'm very upset with FedEx. My manufacturer in Portugal is trying to see if there are other options for shipping in the future. I have dealt with FedEx, with everybody that works at FedEx. I am trying very desperately, but I found somebody who gave me her actual phone number and email, and I can contact her when I need. And if she can't help me, she says she'll get me someone that can. So we can only hope that they will do something to improve this. The first piece of paperwork that they needed was something that we have never heard of before, and it had to do with importing, and because of the type of product it was. And I was like, okay. The second one was yesterday when they told me that my company information does not match my company name. And I was like, it does though. I've only had the same information since 2011. So we have no idea what happened. So it was a very frustrating day, to say the least. My dog is outside barking and the other one is grumbling under the table. If you hear her, I apologize. And thank you, Amy. These are from Jade at Heartwood and Hide. Last time I saw her, she said these were going to be on her website soon. I don't know if they are right now because I haven't looked, but aren't they cute? They have little sewing machines on them, and they're my favorite colors, which doesn't match my shirt, but I didn't care. I wanted to wear them today. I misplaced them between Illinois and home, and then I had to find them, so I was excited. So I received my EBL Cork, and it's more amazing in person. Now the issue is, what am I going to make? That's always the issue. I totally understand. My issue right now is that I want to make too many things, and I need to focus on something so that I can actually get things done, because it's very hard to accomplish anything when you're not paying attention. Okay, so I have some other dates to share with you for June. And then I wanted to show you a little something new that I was working on. So let's go in order. Daisy is out on Monday. On Thursday, June 5th, I will be going live here and also on the K Dill Handmade channel. We're going to be doing, what did Kathy call it? I know I posted it. I think it's What's on Our Table. So we're just going to hang out for a few hours together, chat. So nothing formal. So we might be working on, you know, something for ourselves or something to, you know, for a pattern, whatever it is. We're trying to do a monthly get together. Kathy already goes live with her other friend, Jess. So we couldn't call it Kathy and Jess. There's too many of us. But so it's, you know, What's on Our Table with Kathy and the other Jess. So that will be happening on Thursday at 10 Eastern. So if you want to join us, if you're sewing and you want some company, come join us. We're going to be hanging out and just working on whatever. I think I know what I'm going to work on. Not 100% sure yet. So I'm kind of debating between a couple of things because I can't make up my mind. So that is coming up in less than a week. Then we have Daisy Zoom on the 14th. We have an in-person retreat, which is the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That is full. I will be going live still that day, even though everyone will be out there sewing. Maybe we'll go and see what everyone's working on. So that is going to be here. That is full. We do have openings in the October one, but I know it's kind of far away. The next week, we have a Daisy Zoom on Tuesday, the 24th, and then we have a virtual retreat the 27th through the 29th, and there is still room in that. So if you want to join us virtually and come hang out for the weekend, so work on whatever you want, just have some company. We have lots of stuff going on, excuse me. So you are more than welcome to sign up for that. The listing is still up. There's still room. It'll probably close in like probably 2 weeks. So you're out of town for everything. And where are you going? You going somewhere fun, I hope. So June was empty and now it is full, and I'm not even getting into July right now because I can't even believe that it's almost June. I'm having a hard time with that. So that is where I'm at for June. Germany. Okay, well, that sounds awesome. That sounds like way more fun than hanging out with me. All right. Any questions so far? Anything that you guys want to know? And let's see who's here. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Yvonne. Let's see. Okay, just some good mornings. No questions. Thank you, Nancy, for posting those dates. And all right, so I think that was it. I don't have a lot for you today. I'm just telling you right now. And yes, I am drinking a Monster because I'm tired. Okay, what else did I want to show you? Well, I filmed a bunch of stuff this week. I filmed a ton of stuff this week. And if I had better luck with my computer yesterday, you would have had more videos coming. So just to kind of give you a little teaser of what to expect in the upcoming weeks, I have, let's see, what did I film? I wrote it down and then I put a sticky note over it. So I did the cork end video. You saw that, the little zipper end. So that is up right here. All right, so that video is done. Just a quick little tutorial. I also did a video on doing zipper overlays. So I did my simplified version on cork, but also how you could adapt an overlay to cotton. I have that video filmed. I'm not burping. There was so much more. I filmed Harper because yes, my computer is good to go, Zena. I didn't fix anything. I filmed Harper. I also filmed something else. Oh my goodness. Now I can't remember. Well, you got a bunch of stuff coming because I only wrote some of the things down. I didn't write all of the things down, which was kind of silly. Oh, here we go. Because it's on the back of the paper. I did a video on the tapering template. That's already done. I don't know. I need to get my act together here. Will I have more colors on piping? I hope so, Nancy. We're hoping that this summer we will have more piping colors as well as more, well, not more, but we're going to get the pre-made handles. Just trying to work out a few things right now. But yes, that is the plan, is to have more piping colors. So, oh, you just made a Sydney. Awesome. I am teaching that in Dallas, which is our next show. It seems far away, but I know that all of a sudden it's going to be here. It's going to be very, very quick. So I worked on a Harper tutorial. It was requested a few times and I got an email and somebody said, would you, have you done one? I would love to have a video for Harper. And I've been trying to work through my backlog for a while. So I have my old Harper here. This is the one that's on the cover. It's so old. It's in cotton. So I filmed a tutorial for this bag, not this one, but for the Harper. And when I did, and I don't remember if I told you guys this last week, I apologize if I did. I don't remember if I told you or my husband or my mother because I don't really talk to anyone else. So I know I didn't tell Lauren. That's the only one I can mark off the list. I remember I did not tell her. So when I was thinking about filming Harper, I was looking at the bag and thinking, this bag is so me from 2017 when the pattern was written, but it's so not me now. I'm a different person. My business is very different. Back then, the reason that I worked with so much quilters cotton is because that's what I did. This was normal for me. This is Tula Pink. I did a lot of stuff with Tula Pink. I still love her fabric, but I don't stock it anymore. After COVID, we stopped carrying it because we weren't selling it online. And obviously we couldn't go anywhere during that time. So I was carrying a lot of this. I was also a quilter at that time. I was writing a lot of quilt patterns. I was designing quilt fabric. I was doing a lot of stuff in that industry. So moving this from quilting into bag making made sense. And the green, the solid cork, that's what we sold. Everything that we sold was solid colors. We really didn't do pattern cork. It was not something that I had any interest in because we were doing so much of the bold, you don't want to know what's happening off camera, so much of the bold prints. And so while I'm going through this bag, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I love this bag. I forgot how much I love this bag, but this bag is not me anymore. This bag is not who So Many Creations is. We sell cork. We sell printed cork. Like that's what we do. We have different hardware. Back then, like some rectangle rings, that was about as complex as it got. I will say this bag with the accents and the handles with the tabs, this bag made me so happy because I felt so smart accomplishing it. But I wanted to do something different. I wanted to, to make it more me 2025. And so that's what I did. And in doing that, I was looking at the handles and thinking to myself, hi, I like 1-inch handles now. And so I was using some of the strap connectors. Hi, Eric.
Hi.
Hi. Hold
Sorry.
on. Let me finish. Let me finish because I'll lose my train of thought.
I was doing an interview with Cork Trader magazine. So. Because
you're a trader. So all that to say, these were the 1-inch strap connectors that.
Oy vey.
What are you doing, you weirdo? So.
Finish. I can't distract you.
You are distracting.
You are.
So I was using these on it, and somebody at one point, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember who it was. It could have been Anne. It could have been anybody. It could have been someone that's not here. Somebody asked me.
Yeah. You want me on this show, and now you're trying to take my thunder. What's up? Hi, everybody.
Somebody had said, will you do strap connectors 1.5 inches? And I was like, no, we don't need that.
Yeah, she does.
So guess what we're doing? Guess what you will be getting very soon? Strap connector templates and an SVG file for 1.5 inches. I had to redesign some of these because it's not that easy to just, make something bigger. Sometimes you really have to work and make it it's more complex.
Except for your attitude.
So will you?
Okay.
Wow. You could hold these instead of just sitting there and annoying people.
Okay.
So.
These look the same, but different. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're in my space. This is my space. That is Facebook.
So you are going to be getting an SVG file as well as.
Right.
Will you shut
Sorry.
up? As well as templates. So just so you know, you're getting the 1.5 inches, and that is because of Eric. Because I said, we don't need it, do we? And he was like, yes. So, and was it you that asked me? I know it was somebody on YouTube
I
asked
think
me.
it was
I don't
last week
remember.
or-
It wasn't last week, but it was very recently. So I don't know. My dog's going crazy. So now that Eric's here, I have nothing to
got
tell
my
you.
lawyer. She's a baller.
She looks super uncomfortable and she has my hair in her mouth.
Give me that.
Okay.
See the concentration?
It's all right. And I don't know why I don't remember, but it's okay because nobody else remembers either. So
Should be a pointer.
that's everything. That's literally, you got here at the end. I have nothing
What
else.
time is it?
It's 11:20. There's nothing because I've been working on stuff that I can't show.
Well, maybe if you talk slower. Like-
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
Do you have anything you need to share? So what does the new version look like? Well, Patricia,
New version
it's
of what?
it's in
Oh.
Cork. That's not here yet.
Oh, you gotta answer her question now. Okay.
All right. Listen, Pat Hale wants to know, so Pat Hale's gonna know. So
Don't. There you go.
there it is.
Is
So-
that an EVL Cork? A
It
new
is-
one?
It is an EVL Cork.
Oh my goodness!
Would you hold that for me, please?
In pearl white?
In pearl white with koi fish.
What's the name?
Koi fish on pearl white.
Oh. And what else do you have? We have koi fish on just white.
Yes,
So
but
we
we don't have any of it because
It's
FedEx
on the-
is holding
it's on
it.
the way. Everything,
So
everything's
the-
going through customs.
the difference is really minor. There will not be a new pattern. I will not be releasing a new pattern because there's nothing that you need to know. What I did do, and of course it's not here, I redid the cover with Cork information. So if you want to make option one fabric with Cork, option 2 all Cork, that is an option. That is it's on the cover. And then I also, the only thing that I did differently, yes, I did the recess zipper in Cork instead of doing it out of fabric, but we've done both. And hold that up for me. So I did the 1 inch because I wanted 1 inch handles. The bottom part, the accent is still the same. The side pocket right here on the fabric version, you fold it in half. See how there's 2 layers? It's a tall piece that you fold in half and top stitch. On this one, I just did a single layer and I just folded the edge under. And I told you in the video that I just took, I think, 5 inches off of the total height. I'm not going to redo the pattern because there's really no sense. Nothing's changing. It's just making this in the fabrics and the materials that we use now.
It matches your outfit today.
It does. It does not match my earrings. It matches my outfit. Sonia said, Eric, did you give her my hug?
Oh.
Yeah. No, I did. I got
I
it.
gave her a kiss instead.
Get out of here.
See?
I don't need
Doesn't
not here.
my magic don't work anymore. The love is lost. She only wants me for my Cork. But this is beautiful, isn't it? I'm pointing at you.
Shush. I love it. So Karen says, I need that Cork when I order the 1.5 inch connectors. Karen, if the Cork was in New York State, I would be driving to get it right now. They're not telling me where it is. It was in Memphis. So it was there. Now we're waiting for it to get, it's here. It's in the United States. It's just FedEx is like, wait, we have more questions. We don't want you to have it. So I'm very excited. The purse is Harper. It is the Harper handbag. Could you entertain them for a second and I'll grab the new cover? Don't be weird.
I'm not weird.
Don't make it weird.
What? I've been weird. What do you mean I haven't been weird?
Don't
I've been
make it
weird for
weirder.
51 years.
Don't make it weirder.
Weirder? Oh boy, I tell you. The stress she puts me through. Hurry up. They ain't waiting forever.
Oh, goodness.
They're paying for you, not me. They should. Here she comes.
I'm here. Okay, so new cover. So that is the new cover. It's the Harper work tote. That I did change as well because it's not a handbag. It's really massive.
And tell them that you're adding the patterns that have tutorials.
Oh, I'm trying to update all the covers to say that because it makes it a lot easier at shows. So on the back, it shows you just the options there. So you don't need a new pattern. If you want to know all the stuff, it's going to be in the video. Everything will be in there, so you won't have to go searching for anything, but it's super duper easy. So let's see here. What are you giving me for my birthday?
I can't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
It's not here yet.
Linda, if
somebody
you
trying to trick me?
Linda, if you could shoot over to FedEx in Memphis and just be like, hey, can I have that? That would be fantastic. Eric said to me yesterday, can we go get it?
My doctor told me I'm going back to work July 7th.
Yes.
So
Nancy and anyone else who's asking, Nancy said, can we get the cover? If you already have the Harper pattern, just like with all the other stuff, send me an email and just show me that you have the Harper pattern and I'll send you the new cover. It's not a problem. So it's not like it really matters, but you're going to need the pattern at some point anyway. So if you order it and you want the new cover, you can add a note in the bottom. I'll email you the new cover. If you already have it, just email me and let me know and I'll send you. It's a PDF, so it's not a problem.
Covers are $10.
The covers are not $10.
Good thing I'm not in charge of that one. I'd mess that one up.
All right. I think that's literally everything. I have nothing else. I have nothing. You have nothing.
What do you mean? Nothing.
I don't have anything else to say. I'm just excited. So, oh, Andy's heading to Alaska tomorrow. How long are you going? I know that's where you are from. So, are you gonna be there for a long time? You drive there, don't you? I think she does, from Sacramento. So, my dog's being crazy. I'm just really excited about all the stuff that's coming. And once Cork gets here, I'll be even more excited.
You told about the templates?
Until September. I did. I told them about all the templates.
And now I got tons of Patreons orders to cut.
Yes, but that's a good
Thank
thing.
you. Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Keeps me busy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have yard work to do and other orders to ship.
Oh,
and all other stuff I have to do. No, I'm just joking.
You act like your life is so hard. Yard work.
I just want to kiss.
No.
They don't need to see that.
So we also have one other thing coming next week. Eric cut all of the cotton bolts of fabric that we have. So I have stuff from Juniper and Gypsy and Spectrum, which are my fabric lines. Spectrum is batiks. Juniper and Gypsy were cotton. I also have a little bit of Tula Pink left over, some bits and pieces from collections. I have a little bit of Anna Maria Horner, and I think that's it. Maybe a couple pieces of Allison Glass. We had some bolts that were sitting for... Pink. That's what I just said.
Oh.
Okay.
What about your archive Tula Pink?
Shut up. So Eric cut... How many bolts do you think you cut?
I spent
like 100
6 hours. 6 hours cutting fabric.
Yes.
If I cut so much fabric that I started talking to myself and getting delusional. Yeah. I will never, ever work at a fabric store.
That's good. You don't have to because you work here. And
I'll cut cord.
So yeah, exactly. So we have a lot of yardage. It is all cut into 1 yard pieces. It will be bundled. It will be photographed and added to the website hopefully next week. And it will be discounted because we are not carrying cotton fabric anymore and it needs to go. It needs to go away. Anything that is left over will probably go with us, to Dallas and to some of the shows.
What are you going to do
in the booth? But for the most part,
the small pieces under, because there were some that were under a yard.
That I don't know. We might do some scrap boxes of fabric. So
what?
Give me a guess.
No. You hit my glasses.
He doesn't want one, Sonia.
Good.
Okay. That's too much. Kitty. Stop.
All right.
Too much. All right. So
it might be censored.
It should be. You're too much. So that's it. I don't have anything else. So if you have questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go because Eric really does need to mow the yard.
Well, it's been raining for like 2.5 weeks
Yeah.
straight.
It hasn't stopped raining like the entire year.
It's living in Washington.
So it's not. It's probably even worse.
Yeah. But as soon as the Cork comes in, I'll be cutting it, getting the back orders.
Yep.
I apologize for their delay, not our delay.
It's not us.
And it should have been here a week ago, but
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was here a week ago, it just wasn't here. So
because I'm I don't get anxious on stuff, but it's killing me that the back orders are sitting there because I know people pay for them and they want them. They want to make beautiful things.
So can we pre-order? No. And the reason is, because because I'm so anxious about it getting here, I am not putting it up for pre-order until it's here, the Cork.
Oh.
Until the Cork is actually here, and then it will go on the Patreon and members page. Any of the new stuff will go there first. The back orders will go out, and then everything else will get restocked. So technically you will get, you will be able to get it earlier because you're a member, but it's not going to be pre-ordered on the website right now. I feeling a little anxious about it getting here. And until it's here, I really don't want to overpromise and sell something that we don't have. So that's why I'm waiting.
Overpromise and underdeliver.
No, that's what we don't want to do.
Right. No, we don't want to.
We want to underpromise and overdeliver. All right. So we're going to say goodbye for today. The dogs are antsy and Eric has work to do. I mean, so do I, but he really does. So you will be getting lots of stuff coming up soon, and send all of your good vibes our way.
Lauren's here.
Lauren's here. She's been here.
Oh.
So
My
was
nemesis.
May the last Cork Club? Yes, June has not gone out yet. And just a quick little note on that, because we are really dwindling down on Cork Club. June is probably the last large order. Everything else for the rest of the year has really, it's gone down because we're ending Cork Club this year. Probably after June, we will not be doing the Cork Club extras. Once it's out to Cork Club members, it'll be on the website and available, just because we're slowly phasing Cork Club out, at least for now. Will it come back in the future? I'm sure it will, but for now it will go away. So more than likely, June will be the last of Cork Club extras. Everybody that has paid through the end of the year will still get their Cork Club. They will still get their package every month. But we're not going to do Cork Club extras because I'm just not going, I don't have that many from July through December. So we're not going to be buying like bulk amounts of cork, if that makes any sense. So.
In Make Cork Club, people have, all the extras are gone.
Yes, all the extras are gone.
And I see orders coming in for 18 by 54 pieces of Cork Club. So people, thank you for the people that are ordering full pieces of Cork Club, because it is amazing. It is beautiful.
Yeah. So
just like you.
No, I'm sorry, Connie. We're not renewing Cork Club. Everybody that has signed up is done. That's why we took the listing down, because Cork Club is technically over this year. Unfortunately, for me, a few people had already paid for the whole year before that decision was made. So that is going to be, I will uphold my end with them because we've already, taken their signups, but we're not going to be taking any new signups or renewing for anybody. Cork Club is, once yours is out, it's out, but it is officially done at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
we're going to use that revenue for Cork Club to
bring in more new corks.
more corks that are more newer, edgy, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And with Cork Club, it just kind of when you buy 300-400 meters of cork, and then you have to buy 100 meters of Cork Club, that 100 meters could go toward newer stuff.
Right.
So we don't want stuff to get stagnant and stuff like that. Right. That's kind of what we're doing for 2025, is to keep things fresh, new, and we ain't messing around.
Well, and just like the way that Lauren does when she does her releases on the 15th, I would love to do something along those lines where every month, whether it was a set date or not, we had something new to release. I can't make you promises. Lauren's super organized about that, and has that kind of down to it, like to a system. I would love to do that every month that we can, but Cork Club definitely kind of holds that up, because that ends up being the new release for that month, which is exciting. It's very exciting. You were getting 2 to 3 new corks a month because of Cork Club, but instead of having something along those lines where we're kind of like, we have this many subscriptions, so we have to buy this much. I'd love to just be like, hey, let's try a few different things and, you know, and bring them in and just kind of have some fun new listings. The cotton is not on the website. That I was just letting you know that it is coming. It's coming soon. So that is why it is not on there yet. Eric literally finished cutting it yesterday. So I started putting it into bundles today. It still has to be photographed and uploaded. So you'll be getting that hopefully next week, but it is not up right now. I will let you guys know when it's up, but it's not up. It won't be up just yet. So, let's see here. All right. Yes. So are we, Patricia. We are also waiting for the, this one right here, Masquerade. We are also waiting for that. So see, the things that happen, you get some of it in pre-order, you make stuff, you get excited about it. Now I have samples to show you and the cork is not here. And that's the bummer part of it. It's exciting because I can be like, hey, we got this cork and here's how it looks in a sample. But it also means that every time you guys see it, it's disappointing because you don't have it.
You know what else?
What?
I've come up with a couple ideas of crafty things for me to do, and Jessica wants to film me.
We'll see how these go. Let's not get too excited yet. We don't want to tell them everything because then when it doesn't happen, that makes them sad. It does.
I don't disappoint.
Okay.
I'm not going to make people sad.
You make me sad. All right, we're going to go.
You make me medicate.
I know. I understand that. I do that to a lot of people. We're going to go. I appreciate you guys and your patience. New stuff will be coming as soon as I can get it here and get it on the website. So we will see you guys later. I will see some of you tomorrow via Zoom. All right. And I'll hopefully see a lot of you on Thursday when I sew with Kathy. And thank you, Lauren, for your help today. And Eric.
Lauren's a superwoman.
Lauren is a superwoman. So, all right. Bye.